War I flying ace high over France in his sock, searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down. Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire, artillery begins to burst beneath my plane. The Red Baron has spotted me. Nah, you can't catch me. Actually, tough flying aces never say nah. Right, this fog. It's bad enough having to fight the Red Baron without having to fly in weather like this. All right, Red Baron, where are you? You can't hide forever. The sun is broken through. I can see the woods of Monset below. And what's that? It's a Walker triplane. Ha! I got you this time, Red Baron. Oh no, he's standing under the sun. He's straight for me again. I gotta run. Come on, Southwood Camel. He's really like the bullets. Curse you, Red Baron. Curse you and your kind. Curse all the evil that causes all of this unhappiness. Here's the World War I flying back at the aerodrome of France. He is exhausted, and yet he does not sleep. For one thought continues to burn in his mind. Someday I'll get you, Red Baron. Why are you telling me? What? Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it! That's good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her my new philosophy.
Miss B.
I'm she.
Look, see.
A D?
A D.
Why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
That's great, Sally. But I've got to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B flat minor.
No! I like it! That's a good philosophy. No! No! No!
That's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes! I mean, no! Just like a busy bee, my new philosophy can move from tree to tree and keeps me moving. When life's a dizzy maze on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy.
Sally. Some philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone. Some philosophies begin to
Deciding what goes in it. Some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
But Sally, anything that takes only a minute can't be very long lasting. For instance, Beethoven took over two years to complete his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No,
I can't stand it.
I can't stand it. I like it. It's like a guarantee. My new philosophy, and these are sure to be a whole lot brighter.
Hi, Snoopy.
Nobody ever calls me Sugar Lips.
All right, gang. I want this game to be our biggest and best game of the season. I want everyone out there playing with everything.
Charlie Brown, I thought of some new strategy for you.
Why don't you tell the other team we're going to play them at a certain place? Only that isn't the real place, see?
And when they don't show, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that good strategy?
I don't understand these managers who don't want to use good strategy. What we really need is spirit and teamwork. If we really grit our teeth and bear it down, I'm sure we can finish off the season.
That other team was trash talking us, Charlie Brown. I got it with them though. I said, you guys think you're so great. Mozart was writing symphonies when he was your age. That really shut him up.
I'll bet it did. If we really grit our teeth and bear it down, I'm sure we can finish off the
Perhaps you
season.
should be a playing manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be a bench manager.
That's a great idea! You'd make a great bench manager, big brother. You could say things like,
Bench. Do this.
what?
Bench. Do that.
You could even be in charge of where we put the bench. When we get to the playing field, you could say, let's put the bench here, or let's put the bench there.
Oh, I can't stand it. What's the sense in our playing when we know we're going to lose? There was even a 1,000,000 to 1 chance that we might win. It would make some sense. Yeah. Well, there may not be a 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure there's at least a 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance.
Yeah!
Come on, give me a T. T. Give me an E. E. Give me an A. A. Give me an M. M. What do you got? T. There is no team like the best team, which is our team. Right here, we will show you we're the best team. Ain't no very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win the football game and the championship is ours. Dear pen pal,
You'll never guess what happened the day at the baseball
say right to your face, Lucy, but it's true. You're a very crabby person. I know your crabbiness has probably become so natural to you now that you don't even realize when you're being crabby, but it's true just the same. You're a very crabby person, and you're crabby to just about everyone you meet. Now, I hope you don't mind my saying this, Lucy, and I hope that you'll take it in the spirit that it's meant. I think we should all be open to any opportunity to learn more about ourselves. I think Socrates was very right when he said that one of the first rules for anyone in life is know thyself. Well, I guess I've said about enough. I hope I haven't offended you or anything.
Well, who was Socrates anyway? What's she got to do with it anyway, huh? Did she ever get to be queen? Tell me that. Did she ever get to be queen? Did she ever get to be queen? Who was Socrates anyway? Know thyself, hope. Alright, Snoopy. Want to help me get my arm back in shape? Alright, now watch out for this one. It's a new fastball. Excuse me a moment, Charlie Brown, but I'd wondered if you'd mind answering a few questions. Certainly, Lucy. Well, I'm conducting a survey to enable me to know myself better, and the first question is, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness? Well, Lucy, Your ballots need not be signed, and all answers will be held in strictest confidence. Well, still, Lucy, that's a very hard question. We can come back to that question later, or we can say it now.
I think I'd like to come back to it later, if you don't mind.
Well, this next question deals with certain character traits you may have observed. Regarding personality, would you say that mine is A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, objectionable? Would that be A, B, or C, Charlie Brown?
I mean, I guess I'd have to say forceful, Lucy. But I mean...
Forceful. I see. Well, we'll make a check mark at the letter A then. Now, would you rate my ability to get along with other people as poor, fair, good, or excellent?
Well, I guess that depends on what you mean by get along with other people.
You know, make friends, sparkle in a crowd, that sort of thing.
You have a space for extension?
Well, certainly. I'll just put a check mark at none of the above. This next question deals with my physical appearance. In referring to my beauty, would you say that I was A, stunning, mysterious, or beautiful?
Well, gee, Lucy, I don't know. You look just fine to me.
Stunning. All right, Charlie Brown, I think we should get back to that first question. On a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above
I remember the question, Lucy.
Well?
51?
51 is your crabbiness rating for me. Very well then, that about does it, I guess. Thank you for your cooperation.
It was a pleasure, Lucy. Anytime. Come on, Snoopy.
Oh, just a minute. One more question. Would you answer yes or no to the question, is Lucy Van Pelt the sort of person that you would like to have as president of your club or civic organization?
Oh, yes, by all means, Lucy.
Well, thank you very much. That about does it, I guess. Well, who asked you? Now, let's see. That's 51, none of the above. Schroeder is right. I can already feel myself being filled with the glow of self-awareness. Oh, Patty, I'm conducting a survey.
110. C. Poor. No. None of the above. What are you going to do about the dead woman on my bicycle?
It's amazing how fast word of these surveys gets around. Oh, Linus, I'm glad you're here. I'm conducting a survey, and there are a few questions I'd like to ask you.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, the first question is regarding my crabbiness. Would you say that on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, how would you rate me with crabbiness?
You're my big sister.
That's not the question.
No, but that's the answer.
Come on, Linus, answer the question.
Lucy, I know very well that if I give you any sort of honest answer to that question, you're going to slug me.
Linus, a survey that is not built upon honest answers is like a house built on a foundation of sand. I promise I'm not going to slug you. Now, what would your rating be for me?
95?
It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind.
Now, just have to add these two columns, and that gives me my answer. There it is, all done. Now, let's see what we've got.
It's true. I'm a crabby person. I'm a super crab. It's a wonder anyone will talk to me. It's a wonder I have friends or even associates. I've done nothing but breed unhappiness and resentment. Done nothing but make life miserable for everyone. How could I be so selfish? How could I
What's
do
wrong,
this?
Lucy?
Don't talk to me, Linus. I don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe. I don't deserve to be talked to. I'm no good, Linus. I'm no good.
That's not true, Lucy.
Yes, it is. There's no reason why I should continue living on the face of this earth.
Yes, there is.
Name one. Give me one reason why I should continue living on the face of this earth.
Well, for one thing, you have a little brother who loves you. Every now and then I say the right thing.
Now, of course, it's surprising, but I'm sure Lucy knows she can't be crabby anymore. Where is everybody? I told them to be here.
You told them to be here.
If we don't rehearse, we can't sing at the assembly tomorrow.
The assembly tomorrow.
Charlie Brown?
Charlie Brown.
Linus?
Lucy.
You give me back my pencil, you blockhead!
No, not till you give me back my crayons.
Give me back my pencil, you block! Why, if you don't give me back my pencil, I'll tell Patty what you said about her.
Stop that. We got to rehearse. You're late.
What did you say about me, Linus?
He said,
Stop that.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Snoopy.
Steve, there's no time to be sorry.
What did he say?
She said that
Quiet! Now remember, we have to paint a picture using music and words, and concentrate. Remember, adagio con brio.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play. Give me my pencil, where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Not in her
Where
life.
the skies are not cloudy all day.
If you don't tell me what you told me,
Give me that pencil, you blockhead! Home on the range. Give me my pencil.
No,
Where the deer
not until you promise not to tell her.
What are you trying to do? Stifle my freedom of speech! Give me my pencil!
No promise, no pencil. No, give me that pencil.
Sing!
What did you take, Patty's pencil?
Oh,
He said you were an enigma.
Enigma?
Oh, that makes me. What a terrible thing to call. What's an enigma? Never mind.
What's an enigma?
What's an enigma?
Hey, you still got my pencil!
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
And the skies are not cloudy all day.
You know, I've been wondering when it was that dogs first began regarded as man's best friend.
Probably right after the invention of cookies. My teeth are tingling again. I feel like I just gotta bite somebody before sundown or I'll go stark raving mad. And yet I know that society frowns upon such actions. So what happens? I'm stuck with tingly teeth.
Each family has a chain of command. And do you know who's the lowest on that chain? Guess! It's the dog! The dog is the lowest! Do you understand that? I said it! Do you understand?
They hate it when you stare at them like this.
Hey, Linus, where are you going?
Lucy's teaching me, Charlie Brown. She says that a sister's responsible for the education of her little brother, so she's teaching me. Boy, is she intelligent.
Come along, Linus. You see this tree? It is a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives us fur or coats. It also gives us wool in the wintertime.
I never knew that before, Lucy. That's very interesting.
This is an elm tree. It's very little, but it will grow up into a giant tree. An oak. You can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
Gosh, Lucy, that's fast.
Now, Lucy, I don't mean to interfere.
That's just something way up there. Those fluffy little white things. Those are clouds. They make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things. Those are bugs. They make the grass grow.
Is that so?
Yes, they run around all day long, tugging and tugging at each tiny seedling, till it sprouts into a great tall blade of grass.
Boy, that's amazing.
Oh, good grief.
And this thing here is called a hydrant. They grow all over, and no one seems to know just how a little thing like that gets so much water. You see that bird? It's called an eagle. But since it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. And on Christmas and Thanksgiving, we eat them.
Lucy, how can you say that? I'm sorry, I can just stand idly by listening to your wild...
Those little stars and planets make the rain with halls and towers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Now, Lucy, I know that's wrong. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
After it comes up, the wind blows it around to make it look like it's coming down. But actually, it comes out of the ground like grass. It comes up, Charlie Brown. Snow comes up.
Oh, good grief.
Lucy, why is Charlie Brown leaning his head against that tree over there?
To loosen the bark to make the tree grow faster. Come along, lights, clouds to make the wind blow, bugs to make the grass grow. So there you go. These are little facts that now you know.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time and Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lie, a withering, hollow shell of a dog. And there's his misery. Empty. That's all right. He'll remember. When no furry friend comes to greet him after school, then he'll remember and he'll rush right out to the doghouse. But it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left but the dried carcass of the former friend who used to love for